हाय गुड आफ्टरनून टू एवरीवन, दिस इज शिव कुमार सर। हम लोग बेसिक प्रोबेबिलिटी फिनिश कर दिए थे। टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ प्रोबेबिलिटी। So in application of probability, first of all we'll discuss what is actually a random variable. So see, random variable means if it is a dice is there, let's say that one dice is there, and this die I am going to roll it once. I am going to roll it one time. So what are the outcomes can come up here? The outcomes, I can say that the outcomes should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the outcomes. So these outcomes is called here random variable. These outcomes here, it is called here, it's a random variable. So here the random variable is denoted by X, and this random variable is divided in two types. One is here discrete random variable. And another one is here continuous random variable. But what is mean by discrete random variable? So in discrete random variable, if the outcomes is a natural number, natural number means that will varies from 0 to like infinity, we can say that. Yani what is the probability at x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a natural number, that variable is called discrete random variable. And continuous random variable, that is varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. That is varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. And discrete varies from 0 to infinity, we can say that. So in discrete random variable, one term is called, that is a probability mass function. And the probability mass function is indicated by P of X. Similarly, in continuous random variable, there is one probability density function. So probability density function definition is minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x dx must be equal to 1. And if you integrate from minus to plus, you will get it here 1. Similarly, in probability mass function, it's a summation. Sum of the probability of random variable must be equal to 1. So here you remember that random is divided into two types, discrete and continuous random variable. And again further, this discrete random variable is further divided into two types. One is your binomial distribution, and next is your Poisson distribution. And next, continuous random variable divided into again two types, exponential distribution and normal distribution. So before going to solve the problem based on binomial distribution and Poisson and exponential and normal, we'll discuss first of all what is meant by expectation. Yeah, variance. Yeah, the next thing is a standard deviation. So expectation is also called here mean, and mean is indicated by mu, variance is indicated by v, and the standard deviation is sigma. So we are going to discuss the expectation for discrete random variable and a continuous random variable. The expectation of any random variable, expectation of a random variable is indicated by E of x. And E of x is equal to sum of x into P of x, where x is a discrete random variable. Remember, this is the way to find out expectation, that is a mean in case of discrete random variable. Similarly, if I tell here how you find out the mean for continuous random variable, so that is given as integration plus minus to plus infinity x into f of x dx. Yani in continuous random variable, you need to integrate, and in discrete random variable, you need to take it here sum, and here it is an integration, where x is a continuous random variable. See how to get it here mean, how to get it here mean. To see, to get the mean, it's a derived from frequency distribution. And frequency distribution is called here group data. Group data means what? If the observations are given, let's say that observations are this side, so corresponding there will be a frequency will be also. So the here the expectation is also given as expectation of x is equal to sum of frequency into x divided by sum of frequency. So here what you do, you replace frequency by probability p of x. If you replace it here, so the expectation of x, it will become sum of p of x into x divided by sum of p of x. And we know that total probability is equal to 1. So the expectation of x is given as sum of p into x into x. This is the formula we have wrote it here. So this is the mean. Next thing is the variance. What is actually here variance? And mean also we know that if the ungrouped data is given, ungrouped data means let's say that 1, 2, 3 is given. Then what is the mean of this one? So that is the mean is 3 by 2, it's a 2. 2 is the mean. We need to add it divided by number of observation. You will get it here too. But for group data, this is the mean formula. For group data, this is the mean formula. It is nothing but group data means what? Connecting outcomes of an experiment. Like if I'll say here, like let us consider that one example based on that. How you find out the mean? Let us consider that here. I'm going to roll it a one dice. Roll one dice one time. So what could be the here outcomes of an experiment? And that outcomes of an experiment is called a random variable. So here the outcomes, it can come up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, dice may maximum 1 to 6 is the numbers. So here what I'll do, I'll construct a random variable table. In that I'll write down the connecting outcomes, that is x and corresponding probability also. Like 1 आ सकता है, या 2 आ सकता है, या 3 आ सकता है, या 4, या 5, या 6 it can come. Now what is the probability of getting a 1? It's a 1 by 6. Because 1 has so एक ही बार on dice, and there's a total 6. So this one will act as a sample space. Total 6 is the sample space. 2 आने का probability है 1 by 6. 3 आने का probability है also 1 by 6. 4 आने का probability it's the same, and the 6 probability is 1 by 6. So now to find out expectation of this random variable, so I can say that the random variable is discrete random variable, because here it is given a natural number. It's a natural number. So natural number means to find out the expectation, we'll use that formula sum of x into p of x. Yani multiply and add them also. 2 into 1 by 6, 3 into 1 by 6, 4 into 1 by 6, 5 into 1 by 6, and 6 into 1 by 6. You take out the 1 by 6 as a common, and if you add them here 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, you will get it here 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 4 is 15 plus 6 is 21. 21 divided by 6, it means 7 by 2 is right answer. This is the expectation. To find out the expectation of a dice, this is the answer, and that is a 3.5, and that is also indicated by mu. Mu is here. Now the next thing we have to know about the variance. actually what is the actually variance? The variance is nothing but it's a deviation from the mean. Deviation from the mean. And यहाँ पे याद रखना that sum of deviation from the mean is equal to 0. I'll show you that how to get it here. And next important thing, the variance is always positive. Always positive. Now let's check it here. So let us consider that like the number I'm going to consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the random variable is there. Now what could be the mean? The mean हम लोग बोल सकते हैं mu is equal to 3. 3 is the mean. To find out the deviation. So deviation I'm assuming that x minus mu, where x is these are the outcomes, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X minus mu means you just find out the difference. तो एक बार अगर हम difference निकालते हैं तो 1 minus 3 is minus 2. And 2 minus 3 is minus 1, 3 minus 3 is 0, and next 4 minus 3 is 1, and 5 minus 3 is 2. Now सभी को add कर दो, add them. So add them यानी you will get it here 0. So remember that the sum of the deviation from the mean is equal to 0. But to find out the variance of the random variable is given as sum of x minus mu का whole square into p of x. This is a very general formula to find out the variance. Now I'll derive the formula for that. The v of x is given as, now split them, that is a minus b whole square, and then multiply p of x inside also. This is the x square into p of x plus mu square into p of x minus 2ab. The sum of 2x mu into p of x. Now this one you write down as it is, x square into p of x, and mu square take out outside, and this will be sum of p of x minus, you take out here 2 mu outside, and it will be x into p of x. Now sum of x into p of x is what? Actually mu, and the sum of p of x is what? Actually 1. So here the further I can write down sum of x square into p of x plus mu square minus 2 mu square, and resolve them further. It's a sum x square into p of x minus mu square. So this one I can write down sum of x square into p of x, and mu is nothing but sum of x into p of x ka whole square. So this one I can write down expectation of x square minus this one I can write down expectation of x ka whole square. So this is the variance. This is the variance. So here I got the formula for a discrete random variable is this one. Yani I can write down with the help of this one a discrete random variable formula, that is v of x is summation x square into p of x minus summation x into p of x ka whole square. So this is there when x is a discrete random variable. Similarly, when x is a continuous random variable, so in that case we need to integrate it here, minus infinity to plus infinity x square into f of x dx minus integration to plus integration x into f of x dx ka whole square. So when x is a continuous random variable. And there's one more relation is there to find out the sigma. Sigma is called a standard deviation, that is a square root of variance. That is important. So here, if I'll try to find out the variance for the dice case, let us consider that example. Let's say that dice is rolled one time. Then what is the variance? To see, to find out the variance, we'll apply this formula because die has a natural number. So I'll apply this formula, that is a summation x square into p of x minus expectation of x का whole square. तो देखो expectation हम लोग already find out कर चुके हैं, that is in the previous example, that is 7/2. If the dice is rolled here 1 times, now I need to find out this one. So you construct a table here, like the same table you need to construct it here. That one side you write down x and then p of x. 1 आने का probability है 1/6, 2 आने का probability है 1/6, 3 आने का probability है 1/6, 4 आने का probability it's the same, 5 also same, and the 6th is 1/6. So here I can say that I need to find out variance, and variance is here summation of x square into p of x minus expectation, that is 7/2 ka whole square. We have already found it. Now you need to do a square then multiply probability. So it's a 1 square into 1/6, 2 square into 1/6, 3 square into 1/6, 4 square into 1/6, and 5 square into 1/6 plus 6 square into 1/6 minus 7/2 ka whole square. So 1/6 you take out outside. Now you just add them, all of them. 1 square is 1 plus 4 is 5. This is the 1, this is 4, this is 9, 16, 25, 36. 5 plus 9 is 14 plus 16 is 30 plus 25 is 55 plus 36 minus 49/4. And this will be here 91/6 minus 49 divided by 4. If you simplify them, you will get it here 35/12. 35/12. So this is the variance. Now to find out the standard deviation, you take the square root of variance, and that is a square root of 35/12. तो देखो यहाँ पे हम लोग एक जनरल फार्मूला ड्राइव कर सकते हैं, like if the dice is rolled twice or thrice, we can say that the general formula means to find mean and variance for a dice rolled n a number of times is given as mean is expectation of x is 7n divided by 2. This one you remember that. And the variance is given as 35n divided by 12, where n is a number of times rolled. Number of times rolled is here formula. So if you put it here, n is equal to 1, expectation of x, you will get it here, expectation of x is 7/2. That is correct. And similarly, the variance will get it here 35/12. Same way, if you roll it here twice, expectation you will get it here 14 divided by 2, and it's a 7, and the variance will get it here 35 divided by 12 into 2. 2 6 is 12, then the answer will be here 35/6, and it will become twice here. It will become here twice. So these are the formula we can derive it with the help of dice case. The same formula we can apply for head case also. But before moving to head, there's one problems are there. I'll just share the problems here. How to do that? I'll share that one more problem. Let's check it here. See, this is the question is there here. A player tosses a 3 coins. He wins 500 rupees if 3 head occurs, and 300 rupees if 2 head occurs, and 100 rupees if 1 head occurs. On the other hand, he loses 1500 rupees if 3 tail occurs. Find the value of the game. The value of the game is given as gain minus loss. कितना उसको gain हुआ और कितना उसको loss हुआ. That is a gain minus loss is given here. Value of the game. So for that, I need to construct a one random variable table. Let x indicate that number of heads, and there is a corresponding probability. Like if I want to get it here 3 heads out of 3 trials, like a coin is tossed 3 times, it means the sample space will be how much? 2/3, that is 8. तो मुझे 3 हेड चाहिए out of 3 times, यानी all 3 टाइम में 3 हेड होना चाहिए. So the outcomes I can say that 3c3 divided by 2/3. You look at here, 3c3 divided by sample space is 2/3. It's a 1/8. Similarly, to get a 2 head, you do that probability of getting a 2 head, it is given as 3c2 divided by 2/3. That is also 3 only. So it's a 3/8. And the probability of getting one head is given as 3C1, and 3C1 value is 3 divided by 8 is the sample space. And probability of getting a 0 head means what? All tail. So all tail कितने बार आएंगे? 3 trials में एक ही बार आएंगे. So it's a 1/8. So see, to find out the value of the game, you just take the here. If 3 header होता है तो 500 जीतते हैं. तो 500 into 1/8 is that is a possibility. If 2 head occurs, 300 rupees he will win. So 300 into 3/8. 300 into 3/8. And 1 head के लिए 100 rupees मिल रहा है and उसका probability है 3/8. Minus loss. Loss कब होगा? जब उसको 3 tail आएगा तब. तो अगर 3 tail आने का probability कितना है? 1/8. और इस समय कितना loss करेगा? 1500. इसको अगर हम लोग सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो 8 you take out outside common. It's a 5 plus 3, 3 is 9, 9 plus 5 is 14 plus 3 is 17 minus 1500 is 200/8. And if you simplify them, you will get it here 25. So there is a 25 is the value of the game. Means he is in the gain position. He is in the gain position. अगर value of the game यहाँ पे 0 होता है, if there is a value of the game is 0, so there is a no gain and there is a no loss. So this is the expected question in GATE exam. They can ask here. This is the expected questions. So thank you. I'll keep it this much only, and in the next class I'll discuss that probability properties of expectation and the variance, and we'll discuss like 5 to 6 problems based on the expectation and variance, and after that we'll start that binomial distribution and Poisson distribution. So fine, I'll keep it this much only for today's. Thank you.